Will Ponson will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matty V, this ought to be exciting. This is one of the top young pitchers in the game right now. He keeps getting better. He keeps learning. And if he continues at this pace, this guy has a chance to be one of the more reliable pitchers in the game.
Striding in, Alfonso De La Rosa. He will lead this one off today.
Off the afternoon for Oakland, the left fielder, number 4.
First delivery to him on the way. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. Guys, you take a look at the home 9 as they enter play here this afternoon. They came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, man, things haven't gone too well so far in this series, D-Row. They're looking to avoid the sweep here in this one.
Yeah, they got to get off in the early innings. It's going to be monumental if they can push a few runs across and give this pitcher a chance to relax.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch.
Hey! 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Still a ball and 2 strikes. Another 1-2 delivery.
That's a ball. 2-2 the count.
Hit in the air down the right field line. Right fielder giving chase, and no one will track it down. The 2-2 one more time. Fastball swung on and missed, and the leadoff man is gone on strikes to start the afternoon.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
Into the box, Dan Peoples scooped up. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Batting third, the right fielder, Gaylord Cora.
Digging in, Gaylord Cora. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Now the pitch. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
Now that's when you know it's a good pitch. He broke off a really nice breaking ball down in the zone right there, and even though this is one of the best hitters around, he waved right through it.
2 out, nobody on. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Now here it comes. And it's 1-2. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is James Kingsley.
Hey, D-Row, James Kingsley's a pretty good umpire. He doesn't get too excited, keeps things under emotions. He's a pretty good ball and strike umpire.
Yeah, James Kingsley will never show you up, and he's always approachable.
And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. A's are gone in order. On to the bottom of the first now with no score. Steve Lair, the Alabama-born left-hander, will be doing the pitching in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, hitters have had their way with this guy this year. This is a stat any pitcher doesn't want to have attached to him. The league hitting over 300. That's righties and lefties hitting over 300 against this guy. That's something he's going to drastically have to improve on.
So striding in, Sean Brown. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now the pitch. And he'll miss the target away with the fastball. It's 1-0. And Dan D-Row, these A's, as they begin play here this afternoon, they've been hot of late, winners in 4 straight.
Yeah, Matty, this should be an interesting watch today because this team's playing well, all facets of the game. But they're facing an ace on the other side today, and they're going to have to jump on him early if they're going to have any chance. Nice adjustment out on the mound. Overthrew the first one a little bit, but got on top and let that ball rip right out in front of him.
Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
Well, the 1-2 pitch didn't go his way, and now a miss there on 2-2. You know he doesn't want this at bat to get away from him, so I think we're going to see a challenge pitch on a full count.
And he takes ball 4, so the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game.
As if things aren't tough enough here playing in this hostile environment, he walks the leadoff hitter, and oh yeah, he's a threat to run every time he gets on base. Not the way he wanted to start this outing.
Settling in now, Al Moss. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. Throw over to the bag, and he'll dive back in safely. First offering on its way. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
Now a throw over to first, and the runner back in standing. The 1-0 is taken, strike 1.
This is a tough guy to turn 2 on. It's got to be hit hard. If you're an infielder, you've got to catch it and get rid of it quickly.
Brown aboard here at first with nobody out. One pitch is a curveball that misses, ball 2.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
Runner. Set, and the 2-1 pitch. He swings and misses, throw down. He is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely.
Well, they threw over there multiple times thinking he was going to try to swipe that bag, so they were onto him, but he just waited it out and took off when he had the chance. Nice job of base running there.
This is line to left, and that's in there, base hit. Brown is on his way home. The run is in to score, and they take an early 1-0 lead.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
And a ball, 1-0. And you see the numbers there. He's been very dangerous at the plate, to say the least. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1.
Hey, you get 2-0, your eyes light up, but you're sitting in one spot, and he obviously didn't get it right there. But he still finds himself in a 2-1 count, ready to do some damage.
Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2. Throw over to first. Runner's back. Nobody out, runner on first. fouls this one off. A line shot to third base, but the runner is back to avoid the double play.
Batting fourth, the right fielder, Booker Barnett.
Standing in, Booker Barnett. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. He's set. Here it comes. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. Here's a look over to first, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball one. Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses, ball two.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
Swinging a hard liner to center field. And that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit. And the throw in gets away from him. And they'll hold the lead runner at third, but the batter does end up making it to second with only one away. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Sean Vila, and a chance to add to his league-leading RBI total right here.
Yeah, he's not driven in many over the last 10 games, though. We'll see if he can pick some up in this one.
First pitch coming. Here it is. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
Tough situation early out on the mound, but if he can limit the damage right here, might build some confidence and get him rolling.
Fastball is in there. Lair is a guy who throws a lot of strikes, rarely walks people, but what does bite him occasionally is the home run ball.
Matt, this is a guy that's not a power type of pitcher, so he needs to rely on being down in the strike zone. One of the keys, he tends to lose being aggressive when he falls behind, and he kind of nibbles around the strike zone. And what happens with that, Matty V, he becomes very predictable, and when you don't have overpowering stuff, you tend to be able to get hit hard.
Popped him up. Peñas trying to get there. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Great scoring opportunity miss right there. You talk about frustration. Popping it up with two runners in scoring position. He'd like to get that one back.
So striding forward now, Aubrey Walters, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
No, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two. The 0-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And the 29th pitch of the inning is swung on and missed, and that'll finally end it. So 1 run on 2 base hits, no errors, and 2 men left on base. On now to the top half of inning number 2. The Aliens on top 1-0. Striding in for Oakland, Mitch Bake hitting a little over 250 coming into action in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. Just off the inside corner, looked like a changeup. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Grounded back up the middle. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
That was good. The designated hitter, Homer Mays.
At the plate, Homer Mays. He went deep in the contest last night. First pitch on its way. Hit sharply but foul down the right side. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Wow, he looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2.
Boy, so far early into this one, this guy's pitching really well, and I'm a big believer in body language. He's getting the ball, he's working really quick, keeping the ball down in the zone, and if you take a look at this guy so far early on, a lot of positive signs. He looks like he brought his good stuff in this one.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
Well, that's back-to-back off-speed pitches, and he wasn't biting on either. Now let's see if he goes back to the hard stuff or gives the softer stuff another shot.
And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Now the payoff pitch home is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Every pitcher looks to get off to a good start, and I'd say he's off to a good start. How about the first 5 batters he's faced? 3 of them he sent down via the strikeout.
So now to the plate, Emmett Daniels, as he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe. 289 is the average coming in. 6 home runs and 21 driven in. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
The count doesn't mean much to this batter. He's all in. He's not concerned with striking out, so he's going to get his A swing off.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the A's. They trail this one 1-0. Now in the box, Buster Gleason. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second.
Number 10.
Here's the pitch. Lays off 1-0.
0-1, no strike.
That's inside. 2-0.
Hey, struggling to find the release point of that curveball. That wasn't a very good one. Somehow he's just got to find that feel because that's a pitch he's going to need going forward.
2-0 count, the pitch.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And he misses low here, so the count goes to 3-1.
He walked a guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
Lifted in the air out to left field. De La Rosa is in his tracks now. One gone.
Batting it, the left fielder, Johnny Crowell.
Digging in, Johnny Crowell comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. High in the air out to center field. Peoples is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Stepping into the box, Juan Bautista, looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one. First delivery to him on the way.
0-1's the count.
Here's the pitch.
Yep, that ball went out.
Just the second inning, but already 37 pitches to this point. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Lifted the other way out to left center. And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Sometimes you just got to tip your hat to the offense right there. Nice piece of hitting. Executed his pitch away again, but the hitter was able to stay on time.
At the plate, Sean Brown, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. The 1-0.
I know he stole a strike right there, but he better be careful with that curveball. That's coming across and catching a lot of plate. And if he stays back, he's going to drive that thing with some serious authority.
And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. And here's a ball hit in the air, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. He's set. The 2-2. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And another foul ball. Here's the 2-2. Hit out towards second. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon business person special following this. Now at the plate, Clay Clark. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Pitch on the way. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Not the ideal location for a changeup up in the zone, but he got away with it.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Into the box now, David So, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. The numbers coming in, he's at 255, 3 homers, 10 RBIs. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0. A's still looking for that elusive first hit of the ball game. Two and one after the foul ball there. Now the pitch.
Ball 3.
You know, when you haven't gotten a guy on base yet in the entire game, a 3-ball count kind of feels like a little mini rally. Let's see if he can get on.
Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
And he misses ball 4.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Stepping up now, Junior Rivera. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. And wow, a very high strike, but a strike nonetheless, and it's 1-1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Hot shot down the line. A dive, but it's off his glove. Throw, and he's called out on a close play at first. Now to the plate, Alfonso De La Rosa, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch on its way. A ball and no strikes.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
The 1-0. That one's a called strike. Back even at 1.
You know, from an offensive standpoint, they already knew they had their work cut out for him against a great pitcher. But if he's going to locate like that, this is going to be a tough day.
Hit on the ground out to short. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 1 left for Oakland. They still trail 1-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and standing in the rookie outfielder, Al Moss. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball 1, no strike.
Now the 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Had to be sitting something hard right there because he gave up on that pitch, but it was right down the chute.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
To the plate now, Jeff Pitts. He'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at bat. A windup and the 0-1. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So a solo shot here to left center field. The 550th of his great career, as it's now a 2-0 ball game.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number one, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
At the plate now, Booker Barnett. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball one. Barnett is a prolific power hitter, and you probably didn't need me to tell you that. Doesn't matter what kind of pitching he faces, there's a lot of pop in that bat. Strike taken up in the zone. One out, nobody on. A ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. The next 1-2 pitch. Hit softly down the line at first. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Here's the pitch. And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
And you look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Up around the letters with that one for ball 2.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
And they'll just make him throw one over here. 3-1. And this misses for ball 4. A second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
And don't forget, he gave up a long ball earlier in this inning, so you can understand why he wasn't too aggressive with him there. When he got him to 3-1, he wasn't too anxious to challenge him.
Into the box now, Aubrey Walters. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
And you can live with punching out with the bases empty, but in his last at bat with 2 runners in scoring position, you cannot go down not putting the ball in play. Too much on the line, too many ribby opportunities out there to swing and miss in that spot.
Comes set with the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. 2 out with the man at first. And here's a fastball on 0-2, but it misses. 1-2 now. And we see some action in the A's bullpen now. It's both a left-hander and a righty that start to loosen up. Throw over to the bag and a dive, but he's back in. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. So a run on 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. On now to the top of inning number 4. The Aliens are out on top 2-0. New inning set to get underway, and standing in is the veteran outfielder, Dan Peoples.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
He'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Hit hard to the right side, but foul, so we'll see if he can straighten that out. Another 0-2 coming.
I got the count 1-2.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
This is why it's so hard to be successful as a hitter when you fall behind in the count. 1-2, you're probably expecting some sort of off-speed pitches, but when the pitcher offers up a good hard fastball, it's pretty hard to adjust and catch up to it.
In now, Gaylord Cora. As he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Shoots this one over to first. Oh, it takes a nasty hop, and he's unable to haul it in.
Hey, guys, he doubled up on that breaking ball. The batter obviously timed the first one. Second one, he was not going to let go. Good wood on that one, able to drive it for a base hit.
Now a move over to first, and a dive, but he's back. Into the box, Mitch. Big pitch out. Nothing doing. Fastball misses away here. It's 2-0.
That can be one of the downfalls of pitching out. It puts you behind in the count, and if you throw another ball, you're kind of in a difficult spot.
From the stretch. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 2-1 home. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike two.
Hey, I love the mindset of this pitcher right here. Try and dominate and execute a fastball in, and then get the guy sitting inside trying to be quick to everything, and then pull the string a little bit on a nasty changeup.
A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are two gone.
Boy, he's got great stuff today, doesn't he? That's 7 punch-outs now here in the middle innings. He's up over 1 inning up to this point. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can change their plan of attack and start to put the ball in play. But right now, that's just not happening.
At the plate, Homer Mays, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 1-0. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Set, and the 2-1 pitch. Boy, he just threw that fastball by him. Struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. The A's strand 1. They trail it here 2-0. Lewis Love answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. Bottom of the inning now, and next to hit is the catcher, Buster Gleason.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
First pitch on its way. The windup and the 0-1. Grounded to the right. And quickly there's one down to lead off the frame. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Johnny Powell. He flew out in his last at-bat. First offering on its way.
0-1.
Bases are empty, one man out. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Fastball well outside.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
The 1-2. And there's a base hit on the line. So he'll reach base with one out here in the fourth. And with that, let's check out the league leaderboard in hits. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Prior to the at-bat, a check on first. Back in standing. Perhaps wisely, another look to first. And he'll get back in safely. Into the box now, Juan Bautista, as he'll take a look at ball one. Runners on first with one down. Popped up, so in foul ground. He's got it, and there are two down now. Striding into the box, Sean Brown. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here's the first pitch to him. High in the air down the right field line. Long run for the right fielder, and no one will track it down. A runner on first with two away. Now a throw over, just keeping him close. From set and the 0-1. Runners off for second. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. A leap, but he can't bring it back into the park. It's a home run. So that's his first home run in the big leagues, and it's fair to say it's a moment he'll never forget.
Well, there's no doubt about that, Matt. People ask him 50 years from now who he hit it off of and what stadium he was playing in, and he'll remember it all. Heck, he'll probably remember what kind of pitch it was, too. Hopefully he can get the ball back so that can go in his trophy case forever.
To the plate now, Al Moss. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. He's 1 for 2 in this one. The 0-1 on its way.
That's out, 1-1.
There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Two and two.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
The 2-2.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Hey, this guy's a hard guy to put away. He's fouling off some tough pitches. 2-2 count, and he just seems to keep hanging right in there.
Full count still. Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he'll get to see another one. It'll be the 10th pitch of this at-bat. And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
Man, as a pitcher, I can tell you that is so frustrating. He's got 2 outs, and he wants to get that 3rd out as quickly and painlessly as possible. But that hitter makes him work his tail off, and he still loses him.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Jeff Pitts. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
The last at bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
First pitch of the at-bat. Pitch is high. The throw. Not in time. He's in there at second.
Well, some may say that's a questionable steal with such a big lead, but to me, it's still too early to worry about disrespecting the other team. I've seen leads like this disappear, so they're going to keep trying to pile on.
Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Line drive to center field. Peoples will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. We're through 4. It's now a 4-0 ball game. Leading off the inning, Emmett Daniels, and they'll need him to get something going here.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. A bouncer up the middle. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Ready now. Clay Clark comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Maybe a favorable call there, taken for a strike.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
Strike 2 as he swings and misses at a ball in the dirt. 1 out, nobody on. A shortstop behind with a 1-2 count.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
Fouled away. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
Stepping in now, David So, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. The numbers coming in. He's at 255, 3 homers, 10 RBIs. swung on and missed on a pitch down, 1-1.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up 1 hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
2-1. 2-2.
Man, he's in control of all his weapons right here. 1 strike away from 5 shutout innings.
And it's fouled away.
Hey, last 2 pitches back-to-back off speed, then he's laid on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. A's are gone in order. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Digging in once again, Booker Barnett, 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far.
Booker Barnett.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. De La Rosa is there. 1 pitch, 1 out. Stepping in, Sean Villa. Here comes the first pitch.
Inside, ball 1.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. 2-0 now.
You never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat, starting right now.
And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in, and they get right back outside. Nice pitch.
Now here's a fly ball. Well hit. A leap at the wall, but he can't bring this one back. It's a home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 22 on the year as they extend the lead to 5-0. Well, that was this lineup's 3rd homer of the game.
You know, D-Row, looks like the boys are dialing long distance from the batter's box so far.
Yeah, the pitchers aren't fooling anyone today, Dan. Let's see if this trend continues.
Sam Diaz enters from the bullpen to do the pitching.
Dan Diaz.
In now, Aubrey Walters. As he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Now the 1-0.
Ball 2.
Couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at-bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch.
That's ball 3.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Now batting, number 10.
At the plate now, Buster Gleason, as he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Now batting. The left
Digging
fielder.
in and looking for more,
Johnny
Johnny Crowell. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
First pitch of the at-bat. The 0-1 pitch. Strike 2 taken. A fastball that clips the inside black.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
Here it comes on 0-2. And this one's in the dirt, and he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. 2 out here and a runner at second. Down the third baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. But add on one more as the solo shot stretches their lead even further. We're through 5 here this afternoon, and the lead is now 5-0. Now at the plate, Junior Rivera will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that. Now, they've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
First offering on its way. Swings through it for strike number 2.
I mean, this offense has struggled because they haven't been able to make the adjustment. He stayed staunch on the outer half, and these guys have not worked the ball the other way.
One ball and 2 strikes to the A's catcher. And that misses 2-2. Hit on the ground out to short. He's right there. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Ready for another shot now. Alfonso De La Rosa 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. Here's the first pitch to him. There's a fastball right down Broadway taken for a strike.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
The windup and the 0-1. Hit hard down the line, but this will get foul for strike 2. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And a breaking ball runs in and gets him, and I doubt there was any intent behind that.
Well, as a leadoff man, the team looks for you to get on base any way you can. This isn't the preferred route, at least for him, but hey, they'll take it.
Digging in the switch hitter, Dan Peoples. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. First pitch on its way.
Check outside.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Bouncer to the left side. He's got it. There's one. On to first, it's a double play as their woes continue. The inning is over. Around the horn they go. 5-4 to 3 to end the threat. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon business person special following this. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Juan Bautista. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
1-0.
Ball 2 now. And this is popped high in the air back behind short. Clark will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. One gone.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Ready to take his hacks again, Sean Brown, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
Called a strike there, 2-1.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. One out, nobody on. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2. Good battle. Count remains full. The 3-2 one more time. And a fastball misses there. Ball 4.
The center fielder, number 5, Al Moss.
So stepping in, Al Moss. Before the first pitch, a check at first. And he'll dive back in. He's set, and the pitch. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Perfect throw, and they got him at second.
Well, he showed a lot of patience to work out that walk, but it got erased pretty quickly. Always hate to give outs away on the base pass, especially when you've gotten on base for free.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
Swing and a line drive. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. And he'll get in there safely. Well, you can see why these fans are so excited about this rookie.
Yeah, Matt, just a nice piece of hitting by this youngster. Not only does it look like he's going to be a solid contributor, it looks like he may be an impact player at the big league level for years to come if he can continue to learn and develop. He looks good to me.
So now to the plate, Jeff Pitts, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Pitts is working with a slugging percentage over .550, so there's no denying he's one of the premier power bats in the league. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Smoked on the ground left side. And that's through into left, a base hit. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate. And he'll make it in there with a 2-out double.
The right fielder, number 4, Booker Barnett.
At the plate, Booker Barnett. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Fouled off. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. So a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. 7th inning coming up. The Aliens are out in front, 6-0. Leading off the inning, Gaylord Cora, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Now the 1-0. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And this is taken in for out number 1. Now batting, Mitch Bake. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter. Now 2-0. And that catches the outside corner. It's 2-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit down the third baseline. Reined in. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Now the A's designated hitter, Homer Mays. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. The pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
Hey, sometimes you have to look at it like it's not how or how many. Pitching very well into this one, into the late innings, and his first pitch strike percentage less than 50%.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Add another 0 as it's up to 7 shutout innings so far. On now to the bottom of inning number 7. The Aliens are out in front here, 6-0. Now at the plate, Sean Vila.
Yeah, Matt, and going back to that last at bat when he hit the homer, that was a fastball that was up in the zone. This guy likes the ball up in the zone, so if I'm on the mound right now, I'm thinking try to keep the ball at the knees and below. He doesn't handle that low pitch quite as well.
And that misses, ball 1. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
Now the 2-0. Grounder down the line at third, but this will get foul. 2-1. And now a pitch on the way. This is well struck, high and deep toward the left field corner. Back on it is the left fielder, and it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to left. His second home run of the game as this lead swells to 7-0.
I think it's time to start pitching around this guy. He's hit 3 home runs already in the series. I'm not sure what more they need to see, but this is not the guy I want to be pitching to right now.
Into the box now, Aubrey Walters.
The first baseman.
As he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Bases are empty here, nobody out. And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Hit in the air out to left. De La Rosa comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out.
Now batting, number 10.
Stepping into the box, Buster Gleason. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. First delivery to him on the way.
1-0.
And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. To 1-2 now. Here it comes. Lifted the other way to left center. Left fielder giving chase. And a great diving effort there, but it'll just tip off his glove, and it's a base hit.
Man, he's seeing it like a beach ball right now. Even his soft contact is finding holes there.
He's making it nearly impossible for a pitcher right now. Up, down, in and out, hard, soft. Anything you throw forward to home plate, this guy seems to somehow be able to find a hole.
Into the box, Johnny Crowell, as he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. The 0-1. Line drive to left. De La Rosa is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
At the plate, Juan Bautista. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A high fastball is in there.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
The 0-1 is a fastball low, and that evens the count at 1-1. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. From the belt, kicks and deals. This is swung on and popped up, crossing into foul territory now behind third. So they'll put this one away, and the side is retired. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. Amsterdam is on top here, 7-0. Ready to begin the 8th, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Emmett Daniels.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Even though we're late into this ball game, this guy's velo is still top notch. This guy's a horse.
Here comes the 0-1.
One ball, two strikes, count.
He wasn't even close to swinging right there. That was a stone cold take.
Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. Hit out towards second. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. At the plate, Clay Clark. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Nope. Ball one.
No runs, just one hit, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. Next pitch here will be number 100 through 7 1/3.
Man, I'd love to see a complete game. He's certainly on his way. If he can keep the number down, the pitch count down, he's got a shot at this.
Yeah, D-Roll, this is every manager's dream spot right now. You're 1 out into the 8th inning. Your starter's giving you some good baseball, and you could go to your better relievers now towards the end of the ball game. This is set up perfectly right now.
Looks at a fastball low here, and it's full. 3-2.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
The 3-2 pitch. Hit to first. And that's the second out. Ready once again, David So. They're quickly down to their final 4 outs here tonight. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Ball, that's inside.
Well, he's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, but it's not like he's walking a bunch of guys. Only 1 free pass to this point, but they're still making him work really hard.
A shot to first base and caught there to end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the A's. They need to get something cooking here. It's 7-0. Dirk Vaccaro enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Dirk Vaccaro.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Sean Brown comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. First offering on its way. Cold strike at the letters, 0-1. The Athletics came into this one riding pretty high, presented with the opportunity to sweep the series. However, it has clearly not gone the way they'd hoped.
One of the things you have to do is play 27 outs and not give any at-bats away. They're down by several runs here. It doesn't look good, but they still have a chance. And when you have a chance, you have hope.
Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2. And for the opposition, finishing this one off and salvaging a win in the series will sort of allow them to at least save a little face here at home.
No doubt about it. The last thing you want to do is get beat around in your own backyard. You want to make your home ballpark a winning ballpark. So winning this one and avoiding the sweep could be just what the doctor ordered.
2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Coming to the plate now, Al Moss. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, it's been an offensive explosion for him today. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everyone seems to be putting barrel on baseball in this lineup.
In there for strike one, 0-1. A runner at first with no outs here. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
Hey, you know in the back of your mind as a batter right here, he's got that nasty sinker. I know it's 0-2, but he might not be looking for the punch out. You have to find a way as a batter to get that two-seamer up in the zone, or you're going to ground into a double play.
Fastball just misses. That's ball one.
Not sure if that was a great take or if he got locked up on a two-seamer running away, but either way, it worked out well for him. That's a well-thrown pitch, though.
Ready on 1-2. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
Here now the 2-2.
Count this ball.
Not what you want to do on the mound. Go from 0-2 to 3-2, but credit the man in the box for being patient, even with two strikes.
Nobody out, runner on first. And he lays off there, ball four. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
Two ways to look at this walk. If you're the hitting coach, you say, that's a great AB. Down 0-2 and you work the walk. But if you're a pitcher like me, that's just a case of letting a guy off the hook, and that can really frustrate you.
Into the box now, Jeff Pitts. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone?
And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
1-1 is a fastball down below the knees.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. The 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Standing in now, Booker Barnett, as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike.
That's not a bad pitch right there. That two-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
First and second now, 1 man out. Good late break to the slider. 87 on the gun there. It's 1-2. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. So a full count now.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Here's the 3-2. Got him! And he goes down on strikes for the third time.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there, and he struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
To the plate now, Sean Vila, as he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1. 2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And that misses. 2-1. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. A swing and a miss at a sinker. The strikeout retires the side. Inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon business person special following this. Into the box, Junior Rivera starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
First pitch coming. Here it is. The windup and the 0-1. Strike 2 taken. A fastball that clips the inside black.
Man, this dude is locked in on the mound. He's throwing each pitch with confidence.
Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
The left fielder, number 4, Alfonso De La Rosa.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Alfonso De La Rosa, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Back up the middle. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
You take a look at the numbers up to this point, you see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
So now to the plate, Dan Peoples pulled toward right center field. Moss there as he had to travel a ways, but he makes the catch deep in the alley for the second out. Riding in once again, Gaylord Cora. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
First pitch on its way. 2 out with the man at first. And that's off the plate and high. 2-0 now.
Man, this guy's had their number all game long. Up, down, in and out. He's pitching very well.
Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. Mitch Bake would be next if they can keep this inning alive. There's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
That is just a great at-bat there. When you're down late, you need base runners any way you can get them, and that never-say-die mentality could be the difference. We'll see how it plays out.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Mitch Bake. And after that quick walk, is it fair to wonder if this starter is beginning to show signs of getting tired?
Yeah, that could be the case, Matty. Sometimes you just lose your focus, lose your command, but it'll be real important for him to get it back as this next hitter walks up to the plate.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
That's a ball.
And even though he's had some success against this guy in the ball game, he still knows he's a very dangerous opponent. He won't want to fall behind him any further.
Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. Looking up is the center fielder. Gone! So a 3-run blast to deep center here. Number 10 for him on the year, as it's now a 7-3 game.
They seem to forget that the game started a while ago, but better late than never, I guess. Sometimes one big hit is all it takes to get a team going. We'll see if they can build on it and make a run here.
Now time called here as the manager pops out of the first base dugout. And a change is in the offing, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart as he couldn't quite get that final out, but he will leave with the lead after a strong 8 2/3. Max Allen gets the call here as he'll try and look for 1 out to finish this thing off. In now, Homer Mays. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first is in time to get him. And the Aliens will salvage at least the finale in this 3-game series as the ball game is over. And this afternoon's game ends 7-3. Amsterdam get the win on the heels of 4 home runs. Will Hanson with his 4th win this season as he finished just 1 out shy of 9 complete innings. Steve Blair worked only 3 innings in the losing effort. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score. First, for your victorious home team, 7 runs on 12 hits. No errors. They left 10 men on base. For the Athletics,